Anderson into right center field, hit it Todd. This baby is way back. On here.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And today, little update on baseball. What's going on? Are we going to get baseball? I don't know. But there are some discussions going on whether or not they are going to be able to get in some games in the spring training facilities with no fans, trying to keep everyone quarantined. And that is an interesting discussion, but there are so many logistics to it and so many hurdles that it is unlikely to actually happen. But nevertheless, going to talk a little bit about it and an article from The Athletic by Ken Rosenthal. You might want to check out The Athletic if you get a chance. Obviously, it's not a free thing, so understandable if you can't. I do have a subscription, and it's really good service with The Athletic and with the stories that get broken there. This article here from The Athletic talks about how Major League Baseball is considering games in spring training ballparks. MLB pondering games in empty spring parks, but many obstacles remain. And I'm not going to read the article word for word because, like I said, The Athletic is a paid service, but I will give you the gist of what the article talks about and give some of my thoughts as well. I'd love to get yours down below. But I will start the article, and it says, as two other prominent sports leagues consider quarantining teams and playing in a centralized location without fans, MLB is entertaining a similar idea and numerous other options as it ponders ways to conduct the 2020 season. And it is the Premier League, the Soccer Premier League, is discussing quarantining its teams in one part of England and competing its season with televised games from empty stadiums. The NBA is exploring a similar concept in which it would stage the entire postseason in Las Vegas. MLB is prioritizing public health as it examines all possibilities, sources say. The season could, at least initially, be played in Florida or more likely Arizona, where the spring parks are closer together. The logistics of quarantining 30 teams in one area would be extremely complex, potentially controversial, requiring local, state, and federal government cooperation and resources that might be necessary to fight the pandemic. So it's not just the insane logistics of trying to keep everyone quarantined, trying to make sure that nobody gets exposed, which is almost impossible because you're saying that pretty much nobody can go home or do anything except because you have to keep complete control over everybody, including the hotel workers, including, the guys that do the laundry, including everybody, the clubhouse guys. Everybody has to be completely quarantined. And so it would be difficult, and they'd probably have to sign crazy waivers, and they'd have to it'd be insane. It'd be like a prison, like a baseball prison. So it's like the pretty awesome prison, but it'd be like a prison. Not that it's a whole lot different than a lot of us because everyone's supposed to be staying home right now, but they're not going to be home. They're going to be in some camp somewhere. That sounds even crazier. Yeah, they're in some camp, concentrated in the camp. Doesn't sound good. But the article goes on to talk about how, baseball could be kind of a restorative type deal with giving something for people to watch, something to root for. But you know what? I mean, it's a little different from the 9/11 and World War II and things like that. The baseball itself operating wasn't hurting anybody. It was only helping. It was only a good thing that there was baseball and that there were sports and things like that to turn to in a time of need, where now having baseball is going to piss people off. They're going to say, why are you playing baseball? Why are you sending resources over there that could be used for people who are dying? And it would be controversial, to say the least. And you know how baseball and big businesses, they don't do well when it comes to controversy. They pretty much, run and hide. So, to me, I'd say, don't do this. Don't start something if you're not going to actually finish something. Unless, obviously, people get sick and it doesn't work. Okay, that's one thing. But don't stop it just because, you're going to get criticism. You're going to get major criticism. So think about that before you go ahead and go through with something like that. Understand what's going to happen and then be ready for it. I'm not suggesting they should or shouldn't do this, by the way, because I don't know the answer, and I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in such things. Okay, I don't know, but I do know, obviously, I miss baseball. That's obvious. Obviously, I would love to have baseball, empty stadiums or not, preferably not, but we know this. We know that people who love baseball want baseball and miss baseball, but that doesn't mean it's the best thing. I don't know the answer to that. But like I said, the article does talk about how baseball is going to have to protect everybody. Umpires, everybody and anybody. We're just thinking of the main guy, but there's so many people that help run a baseball operation that they would all have to be quarantined. They'd all have to be watched after because it doesn't matter. A virus does not care, does not know a baseball player from an umpire, from a hotel worker. they don't know the difference. If one person gets it, they can spread it, and boom, everyone's going to get it, and it's going to be, over. And that's something that they can't have happen. And then you have the problem of diverting resources that are needed elsewhere to bring it over here so we can play baseball. People, not everyone likes baseball. It's hard to believe, but not everyone likes baseball, okay? People are going to flip out over that. The majority, a lot of people are going to flip out over that. And it's easy for people to flip out when they don't like baseball. When if it's something that they like, they probably would have been all for it. That's just how people are. I mean, it's just like, someone who doesn't care about baseball, just like if I don't care about, I don't know what, something I don't care about, if they were sending resources over there to have that thing, it would be easy for me to say, oh, that's messed up. You're taking resources for this so that you guys can have your stupid whatever, that I don't care about. Well, it's easy for you to say when you don't care about it. And it would be easy for me to say, and that's why I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, let the smarter people make the decision. Now, of course, baseball owners are not necessarily the smarter people. They're just the people that want money. They're very greedy, and they want that money, and that's why they want baseball to resume. Not so much that they care so much. I mean, let's be real. They want that money, but that's every business right now. Business is suffering. My businesses are suffering. Everyone's businesses are suffering right now. So, crazy, crazy situation. And even if they were to get this going, it's not like they're going to make a ton of money. They're not going to make as much, not nearly as much without the tickets, without fans there. Merchandising is going to go down. Everything's going to go way down. I don't know. It might be just so weird and different. I don't know. I've never experienced it, so I don't know. I mean, I love baseball so much. I'm pretty sure that I would be all in every game, but I can definitely see some casual fans be like, yeah, this is kind of boring, and kind of go away from it. You need that energy from the fans kind of to bring some energy and some life into the game, especially for casual fans or guys who don't like baseball that much, guys and girls who would prefer to watch football or basketball. They want to watch a baseball game. No one in the stands. I don't know. I don't know how well that would do, as far as television goes. But the bigger problem is, of course, the quarantining and all that. I mean, it's just major, major issues. And, of course, the controversies that it would cause, whether real or not. I mean, obviously, yeah, they're going to have to use some resources that are needed elsewhere to be able to have baseball, including testing and whatnot. So, yeah, I just don't see it happening. Let's just get to the point of this video. Do I see it happening? Not at all. I got to be honest, from day one, you can go back and watch my first video after this all went down, and I was already concerned there might not be baseball this year. Most people thought that was just idiotic. I mean, of course there's going to be baseball. But with each passing day, I think it's getting less and less likely that we're going to have any season this year. I'm still hoping it happens, that we have something, whether it's a 60-game season or something. Really, really hope there to be something. But, I mean, imagine there might not be a season. And the weird thing is, I didn't start this channel. My first video on this channel came in October after the regular season. I might have this channel for a year and a half, 18 months, without a baseball game, without a regular season baseball game being played. Is that insane or what? So let me know what you guys think down below. And if you get a chance, you might want to check out The Athletic. This is no sponsorship or anything like that. I don't give a penny from them. I'm just saying they really do put out good stuff. We love baseball. And obviously with Evan Drellick and Ken Rosenthal, they're on top of a lot of those big stories. And it's I don't think you should have to pay for news like that, but unfortunately, that's the way it is with The Athletic. It is a subscription-based thing. But you might want to check that out. If not, don't worry, though, because I'm going to be checking it out, and I'm going to be covering it all here. I can't read them word for word, but I can give you the gist of these articles, and that's what's going down in baseball right now. Let me know what you think about playing in empty ballparks and spring training facilities to start the season. Would you be watching? Because I know I would. It would be really weird, to say the least, but I'd be watching. It'd be controversial. People would flip out, and I just don't see it happening, to be quite honest with you. But we'll see how it goes down. Put your thoughts in the comments below. We'll talk about it. Have a fantastic day, guys. We talk to you next time. And please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit that thumbs up, because it's completely free to do that, and it would mean the world to me. See ya! When the Giants come to